Hey everybody, welcome back to Pop's Place Garage. I just wanted to touch base with everybody and give you a little update on the 76 Sportster back here. I haven't done a lot to it. I've been real busy with customer work in the garage this past couple weeks, but I have been cleaning it up late at night, and on the weekends, on Sundays, I get to tinker with it a little bit. So here it is behind me. I'll give you guys a closer look right now. I've been pretty busy in the garage, guys. I haven't gotten a whole lot done, but on the weekends, on Sundays, I tinker with this thing. And last week I got rid of that little 17-inch front wheel. That wasn't even a real motorcycle wheel. That was for a little dirt bike or something. It had like a 1/2 inch or smaller axle in it. This is a 5/8 axle front end. So my buddy had this wheel. It's been sitting in his closet for years, man, and I've always eyed this wheel, and I was able to get it from him, and it is perfect for this bike. It already has an Avon Speedmaster on it. It is one of those mini drums, which they still make, but this is a really old one. Not sure how old. It's been inside for a long time, but it's new old stock. It's still got brand new pads on the little drum brakes. I've had it all apart and put it back on there. So other than that, when I got this thing, the engine was stuck. Unfortunately, the engine was locked up. It would not turn over more than just a couple degrees. And I soaked them down with PB Blaster, in the cylinders. And about a week later, I was able to get it freed up. It came loose without a whole lot of a fight. I put a breaker bar and a socket right here on the output sprocket nut. And with it in 4th gear, it came loose. Feels like it has compression, a little bit of compression anyway. I can't see any measurable compression with my compression gauge, but then again, I'm just turning it over by hand with one hand, and I don't know if it's going to make a whole lot of compression like that, especially right now. It may pick up a little compression, but I'm thinking those piston rings may be stuck in the grooves a little bit. But I've cleaned it up quite a bit. Chrome's looking good on the swing arm, and not sure if you guys were getting on my case in the comments last time. I was unaware about the frames on these early Ironheads. This is a stock frame Ironhead. I even found the numbers on it right here. There's the numbers. Can't see them on camera, but I can read them, and it's got matching numbers on the engine and the frame, so that's good. So far, engine's turning over, transmission is shifting, so I need to get a battery for this thing and spin it, and I just haven't had time to mess with it. I've been real busy in the garage with some customer work and getting distracted by the old honeydews. Done what I can do. This tank right here, this is a King Peanut tank, and that actually belongs to a friend of mine. I just got it on there for now because I really like that shape of tank on here. Handlebars, they've got to go. I do not like those handlebars, and for my height on this bike, they pull back way too far, so I need something that stands up a little straighter, so that I don't have my elbows tucked in so far back and everything. I want to have a little bit of an aggressive riding stance on this, unless I go with rabbit ear bars, which I know are gonna pull back a lot as well. But I don't know, what do you guys think? Rabbit ear bars on this thing, or like some mini ape hangers kind of thrown forward? It's two totally different looks, gives the bike two totally different personalities. I tend to build bikes with mini apes kind of thrown forward, like when we did the BMX bars when we were kids, and you leaned your handlebars forward. That's been me my whole life, so I've always liked riding like that. But with this chopper front end with some little rabbit ears going back, and maybe a tall sissy bar, if I just teach myself to lean back a little bit when I ride, that might work out. So that 21 really made the difference on this bike, though. It looks like a real bike now. That little wheel was just silly. . But yeah, that's the update on the little 76 Ironhead chopper. I've really done a lot of cleaning on this thing. You can see the amount of corrosion on those rocker boxes there. I've been really working on that with some fine steel wool, trying to get all of that off. And it's a lot of work bringing one of these back. Sure looks a lot better than it did on the last video. So thanks for watching, you guys. Stay tuned. I'll post another video about the Ironhead. Once I get a battery for it, we'll spin it over and see what happens. Of course, we got the old Evo Sportster that we still need to do everything to, and the old Panhead here. And I did a little work to it this weekend. I centered the wheel in that thing, and once it was centered, the fender was not right anymore, so I had to modify the fender mounts the way Robert had it. And he picked up this nice GMA brake caliper for it. I don't know if you remember, it had the old ugly banana caliper, to stock setup on there, and it just didn't stop. It was kind of a sketchy ride, but we got the blue tank back on there for now. Robert likes that tank. I painted that for him several months back. It's been a couple of years now, I guess. But yeah, stay tuned, guys. We'll get this Ironhead running. Until next time.